Can I ask what product you're calling about today?
I have a general question about an app that you guys have.
Okay, well, I'd be more than happy to assist you with this today. Can I just go ahead and get the home telephone number beginning with the area code first or an existing transaction number?
I only have my cell phone, which is
okay, well, that would be fine.
857-249-3268.
Thank you so much. And the first and last name, ma'am?
Renata, R-E-N-A.
Thank you so much. And would you like to provide Samsung with an email address today, ma'am?
No.
No problem. And do you have the full model code for the unit you're calling in regards to?
No. The phone is actually with my father. I have a question.
Okay.
It seems that when I go on the Android, I mean, all the phones you guys have Android apps, right?
Are you calling in regards to a cell phone?
Well, no, it's a general question. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to answer me. If not, you'll be able to transfer me to somebody who will.
Okay.
It seems that when I go on my phone and I go on firmware, and it tells me what firmware I have, if I click a couple of times on it, nothing happens. But if I keep clicking on it, a horrible image comes up.
Okay, and it is on a cell phone?
It is on every cell phone. My dad has a Galaxy 3. My mom has a Galaxy 1. My sister has a Galaxy 3 with a Jelly Bean app, and then a Jelly Bean with horns pops up.
Okay. Well, you have reached the television department, so I will have to get you over to our cell phone department.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Please hold for your transfer.
Thanks. Vamos ver o que eles vão falar agora. Eu tô... Gente, vou fechar aqui. Tô encabulada, né, com esse negócio que o poste botou. Vamos lá.
If you are calling about Galaxy or Android, please press 1.
Não apertei nada. Minha panela de pressão agora tá ligando. Vou sair daqui, né? Porque ninguém merece. It's 857-249-3268. I'm sorry, I can barely hear you.
And have you called them?
No. I actually got the TV department, and that's not what I really wanted it. I didn't know. I just have a general question. I'm pretty sure somebody in there will be able to answer me. It seems that I have, my dad has a Galaxy 3. My sister has a Galaxy 3, and she updated Jelly Bean or something. My mom has a Galaxy 1. And whenever we go on the general and we go on firmware, it seems that if we click once or twice, nothing happens. But if I click a whole bunch of times, a horrible image comes up. And I don't see why you guys would have put that there. And it's not only on one phone, it's on a bunch of phones. My sister that has a Jelly Bean app that has been updated, shows a Jelly Bean with horns on it. But everything else pretty much shows the Android app, the picture of gingerbread cookie with fangs on it, and a whole bunch of zombies with their heads bloody with phones on them. I mean, I was just wondering, what's up with that? I don't want that on my phone.
And you're saying when you click on your software update, it shows that?
Yeah. If you have a Samsung with Android app, you can do it yourself right now on your phone. If you press once or twice, if you go on firmware, press once or twice, nothing happens. But if you keep pressing it, that horrible image comes up. I don't see why you guys or Android or somebody would have put that there. I mean, I don't want that on my phone. And I don't want that on my kid's phone. I'm sorry?
And that's on the software update?
The one that did a software update, which is my sister's, they put like a Jelly Bean something on it. I'm not sure what it is. It shows a Jelly Bean with a horn on it.
And where do you see this image at?
I'm sorry? Can you speak loud? I can't hear you.
Where do you see this image
If you go, do you have a phone with you?
Excuse me?
Do you have a phone with you now? Because if you go to general or the little wheel where, you know, where you do your stuff, you know.
Settings?
Yes. And then you go on firmware where you see it says firmware written on it. If you click continuously, if you keep clicking on it, you know, one click after the other, that image will pop up.
I've been clicking on this the whole
Well,
time. It's not showing anything.
Well, I have 6 phones here that show the same thing, and about 20 friends that show the same thing. I mean, it can't be that we're isolated and you're not. If you keep clicking on it really fast, it should pop up.
Clicking on what? That's under about from there's 12 different things.
On where it says firmware on it. Exactly where it says firmware. You keep clicking on where it says firmware.
I'm going to put you on a brief 50 minute hold. I'll be right back with you, okay?
Sure.
Quarters in Richardson, Texas. Samsung
Vamos ver, né?
offers a wide variety of intelligent, innovative communication.
Queria saber se eles sabiam de alguma coisa, né? Alguém tem que saber de alguma coisa.
A representative will be right with you.
Com certeza eles vão falar que não, né? Vamos ver. Gente, gravar com o iPad é terrível, né? Vamos ver o que eles vão falar. O cara falou que não achou no dele, mas todos eles têm.
Introducing the Samsung Galaxy S3, the latest generation in Samsung's flagship Galaxy line of smartphones. With the Galaxy S3, Samsung...
Okay, hello, man?
Yes.
Alright, we have 2 options. We can do a battery data reset on your device.
I already reset the phone, and it just seems that it doesn't go away. It's incredible that maybe one phone would have it, but when I have 8 or 10 phones of all my friends, or maybe even more, because I'm going on Facebook now, and I'm going to post it. It's incredible that not only one phone, but our whole phones, and my sister's that did an update shows a jelly bean, a cute little jelly bean with horns on it, a red jelly bean with horns on it. I feel that...
Hello?
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay, I have the ice cream sound with it, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
Android, not horns, just an Android person with an ice cream sound around.
Okay, that is not Martians. Those are not Martians. I'm sorry. The Android is there. There is a gingerbread man with fangs, pissed, and then those are not Martians. Those are zombies. Did you see the picture? I find the picture very offensive. I find the picture very offensive, and to tell you the truth, that I don't see why they would put something hidden on a phone, and I feel that that's something that shouldn't be there. So unless that you guys can have it taken off the phone without damaging my phone or my dad's phone, I don't have an Android phone. I can tell you right now, I have an Apple phone. But I found it very disturbing when I saw it, and I find it very disturbing that you guys will, or whoever did the phone will put something in there. And it's not even the newer models. The older models have it too. So this could be, I could get any phone with Android app on it. I'm pretty sure that will pop up. So, I mean, those are not Martians.
It's just showing the version of phone you have. It's not anything that will, it just shows you the exact phone you have. If you're on Android, I mean, if you're on ice cream sandwich jelly bean, it's just the ice cream sandwich with the Android person wrapped in an ice cream, and the jelly bean is the jelly bean guy.
Yeah, a jelly bean has horns on it, right? Yeah. And what about the zombies behind the other picture? Do you really think that I want that on my phone? Do you really think that I want that on my phone? I mean, I am going to, unfortunately. I'm sorry? I don't want it on my dad's phone. I don't want it on my daughter's phone. I don't want it on my sister's phone. I don't want it on my friend's phone. And if that's the best explanation that you guys give me, I will go, you know, I might just go to the local news and have them test out the phones. And I'm going to bring a bunch of them. And let me see if they'll do a piece on it. And see if you guys can take those, take those off the phone. Because I think that's a hidden picture I don't want on my phone. Or on my mom's phone, or on my dad's phone, or on my friend's phone, or on my niece's and nephew's phone. That is a horrible picture to be put up. Hidden. That doesn't even... If it was a picture that came on a wall when you first popped open, you know, when you have those, you know, you can choose a wall picture, that's fine. But when you have it hidden, where nobody can see it, that is, to say the least, I'm trying to choose a good word here, but really there isn't a good word. It's just messed up. So if that's the best answer you guys can give me, then yeah, I will go to the news and I will see if they find it interesting, because I found it interesting and a whole bunch of people are finding it interesting right now.
Okay, and I can understand your frustration. Is there any technical issues I can help you with now?
No, that was pretty much it. Thank you. Pra vocês verem. O que eles falaram é que o bichinho do Android é o Android e o Jelly Bean é um Jelly Bean bonitinho, vermelhinho. O Gingerbread, que é o biscoitinho, é só um biscoitinho, e aquelas pessoas todas aí atrás são pessoas de Martians, tipo seres extraterrestres. Então vamos ver, né?